Make Jenny the host. Okay, there you go, Jenny.
All right. Now it's recording. This is such an exciting intro. Hi. I was just trying to figure out how to share my screen. Why is it like it's not always just like right there? Share screen. Okay. Share screen. Got it. Okay. Full screen. Okay. What a wonderful beginning. Hi, everybody. Hey, thanks for joining us tonight. Woo! My name is Jenny Strike. If we've never connected before or you don't know who I am, I'm a diamond in Plexus. I've been with Plexus. It'll be 6 years coming up this August. And this is my first time hosting with the Healthy Hangout. I'm really excited. But it's not about me tonight. But if you do want to hear about my story, my diamond documentary just came out, so you can head over to the website and watch it. But tonight we are here to talk with my friend, Dr. Jessica Gunning. She is an amazing person. We've really connected with Plexus. And we've seen each other on all the trips and we chat all the time. But this right here is like the only picture we have of the two of us together. So I put that as our little intro because it's the only picture, but also because you know what? This is about getting yourself into momentum. And a lot of that has to do with just the fun of it all and the friendships and the team. And so I was like, you know what? Like, this really represents what we're all trying to get with, right? You cannot get to the top or whatever your goal is alone. You just cannot. You need to create a team atmosphere. And so I'm like, you know what? That is an awesome picture to start it out because it's about fun and connection. So real quickly, before I introduce Jessica, she's a doctor. She's a good friend of mine, and we've, been connecting with Plexus and having conversations. But the reason I thought of her to speak tonight is because she's had a really impressive journey recently. So I wanted to share with you some of her stats. You guys, she was a senior gold, not ranking for 2.5 years. How many people can identify with that or something similar? Where it's like, this is not what I planned. This is not the timeline I expected for myself. Like, why can I not get to the next level? Whatever, maybe something happens in your life and you're just not in the same place, whatever. All of our timelines are different, right? And you will not be defined by your timeline. But what she's done recently here is extremely impressive. So 2.5 years not being able to get back up to senior gold. And then October of this last year here, she re-ranked 388. Like, that is, woo, surpassing it by a lot. That's not 254, right? That is, okay, what's happening here? What made that spark? The very next month in November, Ruby, bam. December, as you can see, 664. That is a big jump. January of this year, senior Ruby. And again, not 750, 839. That is, so being under 250 points to getting to 839, so a 600 plus growth in 3 months. And then as you can see here, she's like, oh, I'm going for 1,000 in March here. So this girl has absolutely taken control of her ship and steered it where she wanted to. And that was one of the main reasons I'm like, you have to talk about what the heck you're doing because it is so impressive and amazing. So without further ado, I just mute myself and you talk, right, Jessica? Next slide. Come on. See, I'm such a professional. Okay. Jessica, please share with us about getting into momentum. Oh, I want to say one more thing. I'm so sorry. Because you guys, 7 days left of the month is a long time with Plexus. Okay. Even just like 2 days left, we can pull off some amazing goals with hard work and treating this like a job, like an 8 hour a day job. You can even do more than 8 hours. It doesn't even sometimes take 8 hours, but dive in and put in the hard work, you can move mountains in these last 7 days. And I hope that we can get everybody on this call to earn their Apple Watch. And if you already have, let's get some of your team members to earn the Apple Watch, right? It's amazing to get it for yourself, but how much more of an investment in your business if you could get other people to earn that Apple Watch? Sometimes it's not about us, right? It's about diving in and growing up leaders, having them catch that vision. Even a brand new person coming in and getting the Apple Watch, that would be like, whoa, 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 what did I just get started with here? This is so much fun. And then, also, these are our biggest months right now: April, May, June, convention. This is like the best time in Plexus. So I think she's really going to kick us off and show us how we can rock this last week. So take it away, my awesome friend.
Y'all got me like so nervous. Like, am I all of these things? Y'all got me like all like my heart is racing. I'm nervous. Thank you so much for the intro. So my name is Jessica Gunning. I am a pediatric physical therapist. So I have a very full-time career. I have 2 assistants. Y'all, I'm literally the busiest person. And I think that I let myself make that as, kind of take that as an excuse for a while. I was totally fine being gold to senior gold. I was like, if it happens, it happens. It might take me 5 years. I just wasn't on this like rush timeline, especially because I work so much and I'm so busy. So I definitely let my uplines, I guess, like I was kind of like, okay, well, they're above me and they're kind of like have their own Facebook page, and I'm just going to let them kind of like engage everybody. And I just didn't see like the energy behind it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to change my mindset on this. Mindset is huge to me. I started listening to some podcasts. I don't have time to read books, but when I drive around, I do sometimes listen to podcasts. And do y'all follow Daniel G on Instagram? Anybody? Y'all, he cusses a lot, but like he's so freaking motivating for network marketing. If you're an Instagram girl like me, like y'all, I will send his like I have a group message DMs in my Instagram with like all my girls, my glow girls is what I call us. And I do love having like a little name for us. I think that kind of like brings us together. So I have a DM and I send them some Daniel G messages. I'm like, y'all, let this get you hyped up, because this really is like network marketing is so cool. Like you can just take it as far as you want to take it. And I had this mindset shift of like, okay, my people want to see me. They want to hear my voice. And I know that like I have good energy, and I have to stop relying on other people, because my people and my girls on my team, like I need to take ownership and I need it to be my team. And there's this very easy mindset of like, Jenny and I talked about this earlier about getting disappointed. So you definitely set expectations for people, and if they don't meet them on your team, you get this like disappointment. And this business really has so much excitement and so much good going for it. But if you have expectations of people and they don't meet it, or you have customers that are constantly quitting, this is totally normal to get in this like mindset of like, this is just kind of a bummer. And I knew I needed to just like, okay, I can't let that stuff bother me. I have to just have the mindset where like, I'm just going to move on from that. Like, I'm still going to have the right energy. I'm still going to have the right goals, because if you have goals and you have a vision, that is the only way other people are going to follow you. If you don't know where you're going, if you're not like, I am hitting, they know, like, I was like, I am going to hit Ruby. I got myself a dry erase board. I got my son involved, which was really like that helped me so much. I thought it was so cute to see him like watch my points go up, like my little dry erase board every day and writing out, like that was huge for me. Like that was totally different for me. I've never done that before. And that really got me to Ruby for sure. Like just seeing those numbers and knowing what I had to do every day and knowing like, okay, I know where I'm going. So when I knew where I was going, then I think it was a lot easier for the girls on my team to be like, oh, well, I want to be gold and I want to be senior gold. And something that I had a Zoom call where Fallon Reeb was on it. And y'all, she is bad to the bone. If y'all have not seen Fallon, like she is awesome. And she said, and this kind of like changed for me too. She was like, you know what? I had nobody listening to me. She was like, but I still showed up every freaking day. Anyone who would listen, I would talk. And she was like, maybe two people were, looking at my live or whatever, but I still kept talking. I was like, I'm going to do a Zoom call every week and I don't care who listens. And that's what I decided. I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a Monday Zoom call. And look, Claire Stafford is on my team with me. And there were weeks where it was me, her, and maybe one other person. And I was like, no one is showing up. And I was like, you know what? That's okay. I'm still going to talk like I'm going to be an emerald, and I'm still going to talk like I know what I'm talking about, because if you don't have that energy and that mindset, you're never going to be able to get there. And that's what she really talked about that I thought was so cool. I really thought it was awesome that she was like, oh no, I had nobody listened to me. This is wild that hundreds of people are listening to me now, but I just kept showing up. So I was like, you know what? I've got to show up even if nobody else is showing up. And then hopefully, like, yes, if you build it, they will come. Like, and then people started like, oh, okay, so she is showing up every single week. I am gonna, I do kind of want to hear what she's talking about, because she really sounds like she knows where she is going, and that vision casting for others too. So having your own goal is great, but what I started doing is I was like, you know what? It isn't just about my goal, because I can't get to my goal without a team and without my girls ranking up as well. I really didn't have, like, I definitely had two girls under me when I was like gold, senior gold, that were doing well with me, or like doing the business with me. But I was like, two girls, like that's just not quite enough. I mean, you just can't be, to me, you can't be a jewel without having several girls that are really like getting to Ruby. And, like I saw what it took. I get in the Hope Dealers. If y'all know Marissa Adams, she's amazing. And she's hitting diamond this week. She has incredible energy, and her team has incredible energy. And I started following a lot of those girls, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is what it takes. I saw them on the cruise, and they were all wearing matching outfits, and they had such a good like girl gang. I was like, oh my gosh, they're like a Plexus sorority. Like, this is so cute and so fun. And that is truly what it takes, is this community. So vision casting for them. So what I did was I started my own team Facebook page. I really felt like I needed a business page that I really wanted to like vision cast in, that I wanted to do lives. Very much like Marissa Adams, like she has a separate business team for her. Hope Dealers is what she calls it. So I do Glow Girls is my team name. And I felt like that was a good space to just really show them like, this is what you get when you're a diamond. This is the trips you get. These, and, I would share on there, but I also like, she does 5-minute fire ups. So I do like try and hop on and do a live, because like I said, people need to see your energy. You can't see someone's energy through graphics, through other people's testimonies. You just can't do it. So everybody knows I'm a talker. That's easy for me. So I do try and like get on and show my face and that, but I also send a lot of voice memos. Everybody makes fun of me because they are like, oh, there's Jessica sending me a 4-minute voice memo today. But y'all, you can't catch the vision. You can't catch the energy, the momentum through just like I said, like just graphics. Like I decided, I was like, you know what? I have so many visions for my girls. Like Brittany Totten is one of them, who just hit Ruby, and she's going to be senior Ruby. She's going to be a jewel. And I know that. I always have known that for her, but I was not telling her that enough. And I think she wasn't taking the business seriously. Claire Stafford and I think we went to convention, and convention helped us so much in realizing that we were taking it seriously as a business, but the other girls were not. And what we were doing was holding their hand and feeding them information. Like, this is, like, let me do it for you. Let me do it for you. And that doesn't benefit anybody. We decided to kind of change it to really expecting not a lot out of them, because you don't want to do that either. But we definitely made sure that they understood that, hey, this is your team and your business. And instead of just like regurgitating the information to you, I really would love it if you took it seriously also, and I want to help you take it seriously. Let's do like a one-on-one coaching call. Marissa Adams does that a lot. She actually did one with me that like changed my whole life. So I was like, oh, that's exactly what I need to do, is break it down into one-on-one coaching calls with my team leaders and really tell them, like, you, first of all, you're kicking ass and taking names, and I'm super proud of you. Mapping, we did do mapping. If y'all have heard, Brooke Hemingway has an amazing calculation for mapping. I did watch that and did that with Brittany Totten, and that's what got her to Ruby. I think when you break it into your leaders and really focus in, I got my dry erase board right over there where I was like, okay, this is how many points you need to hit your next rank, and really mapped it out for them so that they understood what they needed to do and that they were responsible for their team. Then everybody was like, yes, that is what I want to do. Like, I can do that. It feels doable rather than just looking in your back office and being like, oh, this person quit today. Oh, this person doesn't have their perks points. And you get so defeated. You really do. But when you focus in and when you really realize this takes a team effort and let's build up our team together, we all rise together, we all win together. It just has such a different feeling to it. I'm dying over the puppy with the neck thing. So cute. I have to keep my dogs out of here because everybody knows my bulldog shows up. But yes, I definitely, like I said, I send them voice messages and I really like set goals with them so that it all feels attainable. And I think we have a really good thing going with our teamwork. We ended up, Claire and I, and we do kind of live around each other, so that does make it easier, obviously. That community aspect is amazing. We were like, okay, let's once a month just get together, come to my house, even though my house is so tiny. I was like, I'm going to do it anyway. And people actually showed up. We did Super Saturday at my house, and some girls who really don't even work the business came. They just take Plexus from us. And I loved that. I thought that was so fun to just like really see each other in person and know, like, y'all, this is real. This is not a pyramid scheme. I'm not trying to make money off of y'all. Like, I am literally here because now Brittany and Candace and Katie on my team are like able to go on trips that they've never been on before. Like, they're able to take their kids to the beach. They're able to pay for their kids' braces. Like, I remember Brittany like messaged me and was like, I'm covering my son's braces today. It was $800. And she was like, this is wild. And I was like, I told you. I told you we had to take it seriously, and that it's all there. And the coolest thing is, like, it's there for the taking, and it really is attainable when you focus on that teamwork aspect, and you really do have to have friends do it with you. I truly didn't like go on social media and like, please join my team and like beg people at all. I really didn't. I was like, in everybody's separate messages, like, let's just be friends. I just want to be friends and let's just hang out. And if you take Plexus from me, that's cool. And I think once people saw like, oh, Jessica and 2 or 3 girls are getting together and this looks like it's going well, they just naturally wanted to join us. I never felt like I had to beg. Like, it's definitely that they saw the connection. They saw me and my friends doing things together. We even did, just some like little pop-ups at a spa. We did a pop-up at a workout place. And so it was only one or two of us, but it showed that like we were committed. We had our table set up and we, obviously had fun together doing it. So it did finally catch on. The cruise was big. Brittany Totten, man, that cruise knocked her socks off. She was like, yeah, I'm gonna do this with you. Yeah, I like this a lot. This is so fun. She was like, dang it, I love a free cruise. The trips are freaking so much fun. Y'all know I will share the bejesus out of a trip. I love a photo shoot. I will like play it up because I think trips are fun and everybody wants fun and everybody wants to join you when they see that you're having fun with this, because there are network marketing groups that are just not as fun as this. And I think people are kind of jaded about some MLM companies, but you truly, with convention and with all the trips, I was like, I've got to go because I'm going to have pictures with all these girls and it's just going to show the right community, the right energy. And that's why people stick around, because Plexus really is. Hello, Jenny. I met her and we had never seen each other in person. We literally had only talked on Instagram, and I like made eye contact and we were dancing on the dance floor and I just saw her and I was like, it's you, it's me. And then we just started we were like clicked immediately. I was like, man, I love this Plexus stuff. They're like pink drink besties. And it's so easy to be pink drink besties. Like the whole, and yeah, even in the Dominican Republic, like I feel like I talked to 500 people and they were all nice. How is everyone so nice? It's the pink drink. It's because we're all just like, our hormones are so balanced. We're all like, it's just a bunch of nice girls. We're nice because we poop. That is actually, we talk about that a lot. That is true for sure. Big facts. Oh my gosh. Okay. How are we doing on time, Jenny? It's 8. We're probably getting close, right?
Yeah, we're getting close.
Okay.
Because I hope if anybody has questions, we're gonna do questions time. So is there anything you can think of to add on? Otherwise, we're just let's move ahead. Anything? I don't.
Any questions?
Isn't she amazing? Isn't she amazing? But like we all like enough of the self-doubt. She's so right. Your people want to see you. Whatever you bring to the table. You don't have to be as cute as she is and trips and photo shoots. You can be that really quiet, kind person. You could be the person that like, you know what, you're always reliable. Like maybe no one else in their life is reliable, but you always show up. You can be anybody, but your people joined with you because they trust you and they like you. So you just like, it's hard sometimes to like, I think it's a weird confidence thing. You have to almost like build yourself up and create your own entity kind of. And it's like, you're like the Pied Piper who's going to follow me, but like, then you have self-doubt in the same time. So it's a weird thing. But like, you have to find that confidence. And I mean, you're just a freaking natural, Jessica.
I think Veronica asked, how do you build vision casting? And I would just say you ask questions. Ask questions. What would it look like if you had extra in your margin each month? And what would it look like if, you had a family vacation? And what would it look like if XYZ? Ask questions. And that's how you vision cast with them. You ask them questions of what they need. Make it all about them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So real quickly here, we have a fun giveaway each week with this. So I want you to comment in the chat with one thing that you are going to implement that Jessica talked about starting tomorrow. I mean, heck, even tonight, but like, a fresh start every day with Plexus is a fresh beginning in the morning. What are you going to implement right away? Like, there's no putting it off. You know what? This really inspired me tonight. I just need to do it, and I'm going to do it. Tonight, tomorrow morning, whatever it is, share in the chat what you're going to do. And then I guess you can just unmute and ask a question if you'd like to. So our comments don't get lost in the comment thing, but anybody have any questions for
Tanya asked a really good question. She said, when you were stuck, did you have any business builders at that time?
So I really only had 2. And I was doing, and they will say, admittedly, I was doing it all for them mostly. I was Like I almost even kind of we would do little like an event or something and I'd be like, I'm gonna give you some customers, but I'm gonna text them for you. Like I would give them kind of level one. So I was just doing a lot. I was doing too much. Which I thought was helpful at the time. And then I definitely like when we went to convention and I kind of switched that around and I was like, you know what? That doesn't help anybody. Somebody said if you wait a minute, there's like a term, it was if you teach a man how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Y'all know which one I'm talking about. Or, but if you just go teach him to buy fish at the store, then he never, I don't know, I don't know what it is. But it was like, if you teach them how to do it, then they're going to be able to make a business out of it, basically. So I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I do need to kind of teach them how to build this business also. It can't just be me. So that's definitely where the shift happened.
Jenny, can you make me the host?
What was that?
Jenny, can you make me back the host?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
How do I do that?
Go to my name.
Oh my gosh. File?
Go to my where my name's at and the three little dots.
Oh, your name. Got it. Not mute. Oh my gosh. Make host.
Yeah. Thank you.
Uh,
There we go. There we go. I think vision casting is huge. Like, and you have to go after, Jim Bev always says you have to go after the big fish and not the minnows. Cast your net, you know, really, really wide and big and kind of go after those. If you want a business builder, you kind of got to go after the business builders. Product users, you mean you go after the product users. I know for me, I need to go start going more after business builders for that. I've been trying to do that a lot, you know, talking more about the business and talking about what it's done for me, you know, and providing a solution. And that way people can see, hey, you know, you're able to do this, you're able to do this. You're not bragging by any means. You're just providing that solution, giving them a solution of what, you know, if you want to be a product user, give a solution of why you want to use the BioCleanse. I think that's huge. I want to stop the recording.